Hi everyone. So this is my one more night here at the RV, and Otavio is awake tonight.
Hello, everyone.
Yes. So we're continuing our daily career tips for you, right? So first of all, uh, one tip is the RV is pretty cool, right? So if you ever want to do a trip with your family or if your friends, it's pretty nice to be in an RV. That's a good tip. Not a career tip, probably. Maybe a travel tip. All right. So today we are the Houston Javizi group. The second day that we had the Houston Javizi group. So thanks to Jim Betancourt, the leader of the Houston Javizi group, we had 2 days, two full days of talks and discussions. Everything was recorded, so you can take a look at the link that was recorded here on the description below, right? Um, and one more day that I'm recording here at night at the RV. The light is terrible, so I gotta, I got, I got, I got to put my uh, 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 to put myself together and start recording this during the day, not at night, right? But that's okay. Let's see what we can do today. So today, Ian Schessler um, talking a little bit about career, and he talked about one very important thing. He talked about liking what you do, right? And there's two ways of looking about liking what you do. Once you like the things you're doing, it means that you're going to invest more time doing it, and you will. It's going to be easier for you to keep doing it even when you're having difficulties. So every time you like what you do, that's going to be very helpful. So if you like developing, you like programming, if you like writing code, if you like reading code, that's going to be a lot easier for you to do those things, and a lot easier for you to become a good developer, because you're going to do those things because you like. But there is another way of looking at liking what you do, and that is, maybe you gotta like. I mean, well, there's another thing about doing what you like is maybe liking what you do. It sounds like the same thing, but really, when you do what you like, you're trying to go after the things that you already like and try and do it more of that because you already like it. But when you like what you do, it means that you find things that you're very good at, and then you start doing it more and more, because the more you do something, the more you like it. So even if you don't initially like, you're going to start liking it because you're doing it more and more. So it's two sides of the same coin, I guess. Um, and I think we have to understand that a lot of times there are things that we're doing in our career as a developer that are not very likable, right? Staying up at night trying to solve a problem that's you can't find a solution, um, or sometimes having discussions with your spouse, or because you're having to stay up night to learn something, for example, or sometimes having to deal with things that you don't like very much, like discussing with your coworkers and trying to convince them of a technology, and you're not very fun of communications, for example. Or maybe one of the most important thing for you to be a great developer is for you to share the things that you know. And a lot of times we don't want to share, because right, that's about we have to go to win our fear of sharing, right? Our fear of rejection. So there are lots of things that we got to do in our career that it's not really about. It's not necessarily things that we like to do, right? But um, that's when doing what you like or liking what you do comes into play, right? Like what you do. If that's being a good developer, you have to learn those things. If being For being a good developer, you have to learn how to share. If for being a good developer, you have to learn how to read others' code. and you have to learn and do it well, testing, for example, or writing documentation, things that you maybe don't like very much, but to be a good developer, you got to do those things. So that's when you got to start liking what you do, because you got to do those things no matter if you like them or not, right? So think about this. You got to do things that you like. That's why probably you are in software development. But also, once you're doing this, you're going to find things that you don't like very much. But then, because those are part of being a developer, a lot of times you got to like the things that you do, even though you don't like them initially, right? And once you do those things, I'm pretty sure that your career has a much bigger chance of being a great career, because no matter what, right, you're always going to be liking it, right? Okay, so that's it for today, and I'll make an effort tomorrow to record during the day, so the light's going to be better. Thanks for following the Java tour around the U.S. We've done Austin, we've done Houston. Now we're on our way to Dallas. Actually, we're halfway between Houston and Dallas. We're going to sleep here tonight, and then tomorrow morning we're going to wake up in Dallas, and we're going to continue this trip. Thanks for listening. Right. Bye. Otavio, say bye.
Bye.